Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today we are going to be making this Valentine's card. I think I'm going to change up the sentiment on the inside though, to send it to a friend of mine, but everything else I am going to keep the same. I am using the Country Bouquet bundle. So I'm using the punch and the stamp set. I'm also using the deckled rectangles and the, what are these called? The alphabet a la mode for the X's. For the O's, I'm using the hearts that are in the designer series paper. All right. Trying to keep everything contained so I don't forget anything. Here's the envelope that matches the card. The stripes are going the opposite way, just because I didn't want to cut into another piece of DSP just for that. So still coordinates, still fine. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. All right, so you're going to need a piece of sweet sorbet, and this is 5.5 by 8.5, and we're going to score it at 4 1/4. You need a scrap of sweet sorbet, a scrap of Flirty Flamingo, which is not in the designer series paper, but I think it went well. I have a piece of basic white for the inside, and that measures 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I have a scrap of the designer series paper to cut out the hearts, and the DSP is the same DSP from the bundle, and it is called Country Floral Lane. It is also from the same suite. And this is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have a piece of Flirty Flamingo that is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Same as the inside. So let's just go ahead and get these adhered together. It was about time I started getting some Valentine's things done. Although I'm having a class on the 1st February in the first Saturday in February, which my handy dandy little calendar here is February 4th. I made this calendar, this is my first video of 2023, in case you want to check it out. All right, there is that. We'll take the punch, and this punch matches perfectly with the heart and leaves and other heart in the designer series paper. So I'm just going to cut that out. And then the other one, we will save the leaves for another project. All right, so we need the hearts. The leaves over here. All right, let's get our base scored here. Take our Simply Scored, and we will score that at 4 1/4. right, give a good crease with your bone folder. All right, that is for the inside. All right, let's get some die cutting and some, I'm using that for the little piece of Flirty Flamingo. And then we'll use these. So, from the alphabet, I need the X's. I'm going to cut out 2 of those. This is a good die set. It's got multiples of several of the common letters. So A's, 2 A's, 2 E's, I's, L's, N's, S's, R's. So it is a good, plus all the numbers. I hope we get to keep that one around a while. And then I'm using the 3rd from the smallest from the deckled rectangles. I think. Let's make sure. Yes, 3rd from the smallest. And then after we cut them out, I'm going to use the gingham embossing folder to give it a little bit of texture. So I'm going to bring out the small one for this part. You can use the big one, of course, for the whole thing, but I'm going to have to change anyway, so we'll just use this one. All right, so we're going to do the X's. And in case you're wondering how you get this mini boho glue cut and emboss machine, you join my team and you get $175 worth of product for $129. Free shipping. And you can either pick this boho blue stamp, cut and emboss machine, not stamp, cut and emboss machine, or you could get the white one if you want the white one. Totally up to you. And then you get to pick out $175 worth of product. That's the awesome part. Now, if you don't want the machine, you still pick out $175 worth of product, but it's only $99. So, totally up to you how you want to do that. I'd love to have you on my team. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call or a text. Shoot me a text. All right, so for the embossing, I need a 3, a 1, a 3. This is a regular embossing folder, not a 3D embossing folder. So I'm just gonna line this up so that it's straight. Hinge in first when possible. And then another 3. And then we'll just roll this right through. All right. So this one is done. All right. There we go. There. All right, let's get our ink. And you're going to need a half-inch strip of basic white, and I'm using the Happy Valentine's Day. Thought I had that one out, but I guess I must have put that one away. Okay, so I need that one. I'm going to put the I Love You away because I'm not going to use that again. I think I'm going to use I Love That We Are Friends. I think I'm going to use that one on the inside. For Valentine's Day. Just want to make sure that I get this. I'm just using the lines on my grid paper just to kind of make sure that I get this straight, if I get the block straight. Okay, and then the Happy Valentine's Day. All right, let's see if I can get this on here, because it's a pretty tight fit, but the other one I cut to after I did it, but this one I wanted to cut to size. So we'll see what happens. All right, not too shabby. Let's see, since that is out, I'm gonna do the inside. So I'm taking the piece from the inside. I'm taking the heart. I'm just using a piece of Post-it tape, and I don't want that heart at the bottom, so I'm just taping that off, which you really don't need it if you are careful. They're far enough apart, but just in case. And then I'm going to stamp this off once to get a lighter shade. And then that's going to go right in the middle. That way I can stamp over the top of it. And with the darker, see, if you just do it just careful, you don't really need that. This is the envelope, and I'm just putting a heart down here in the corner. Just like that. All right, I am done with that for the moment. Then I Love That We Are Friends. All right, and then that's going to go full strength right over the heart. Just like that. All right. All right, so then that can just go right on the inside here. My silicone craft sheet and my Stampin' Seal, I usually just do one right at the top. Makes it a little flowy on the inside. Also saves on adhesive. And then that's going to go right in here. All right, now we are going to take this and some of the in color baker's twine, and I'm going to wrap it around here twice, leave a long enough tail so that I can tie a bow. All right, we'll see how this goes. I'm going to need tweezers because I don't have 3 hands. I'm going to tie a knot first. right. Then I'm going to try, see, I left my one end a little short here. So maybe I'll do it this way. I struggle with my bows, especially when I'm filming, always. All right, there we go. Not too bad. They always kind of crisscross though. All right, now I know I'm going to have to move that over, so I'm just bending it and moving that over a little bit. I can fiddle with that forever. All right, so then I'm going to take this piece of cardstock and some dimensionals, and I'm going to put one in each corner so that it straddles the twine, and then also in the middle, just to keep it in place. All right, so this is going to go right here. Go. All right, now we will take the little X here. I'm going to put on some dots of glue, very small. And actually, I think I want to put these on first. So we'll put this right here. This one over here. Move it over just a tad. Okay, yep, definitely want to put these on first, I forgot. All right, now here is our X, and that's gonna go partially over the O, which is our heart. I'm sure that you got that. I'm using the hearts for the O's for the XOXO. And then our other X. Goes on there. Now with my other card, I put the sentiment on flat, but I thought I would see which way I like better. I'm going to put dimensionals on this one. If I don't like it, I can pull it off. Gently. So that's going to go right over the top. And I honestly don't think I like one any better than the other, so whichever way you want to do. I don't know, maybe I do like that better. I don't know. All right, so now we'll take some more dimensionals and we're going to stick this on the card base. And I'm just doing that because we have the twine around the middle. That way there's not the bulky space there if you would just adhere it flat. I'll get this out of the way before I get it on myself. And I just set that down. All right, so this has got a very small border all around it. All right, so there is that. Then I'm going to take my ribbon scissors and just give this one a little cut. Okay. Then I took some of our (2022-2024) in color matte dots, and I'm just taking one. So I'm using the Sweet Sorbet over here and a small one. I'm just putting it right there. Maybe. There we go. All right. Now for our envelope. So I just took another piece of designer series paper, and this measures 6 by 2 3/4. I'm going to take my glue. We will just put a small bead around the flap. Just like that. And we'll just butt that right up to the fold. And then we will take our scissors, snips, and I think you could probably get away with 6 by 2.5. If you want to conserve on your designer series paper, but I always have so much left that I think this is a good way to use it up, dress up your envelope. All right, so here is this one that we just did. They're so cute. I really like it. And then here's the one that I did earlier. I think maybe I do like it popped up with the dimensionals. That one is flat. Let me know what you think. Can you tell? You probably can't even tell. All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment below. I'll be happy to answer them. All supplies can be purchased through my online store at happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.